So I have a 3D puzzle here. It doesn't say on the box what it is, and I don't remember what I ordered. So I think that's going to work out perfectly. I'm just going to get assembling, see what the heck we got here. I'm going to glance over. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to probably be active in the chat. Probably not typing, but I can speak. So anything you want to type in the chat, I guess I'll reply to it. Don't type anything too crazy. All right. Got the sticker off here. I wonder if whatever I'm building is somewhere on this thing. By the way, I'm going to make an echo for a second. I just want to see if my voice is on this stream or not. Whatever I'm building is... All right. Seems like it was there. All right. All right, let's look at the pictures. A motorcycle, 2 different castles, Ferris wheel, bike, that thing in Eiffel Tower, I think it's called. Is that London Bridge? I don't know if that's what it's called. Anyway, let's see if it's any of those. It's the first time I'm doing one of these 3D puzzles. I don't know, is it, maybe it's a kid's toy. I don't even know what it is, honestly. I just connect. I don't know if I'm connected to a bad version of my home's internet. Sometimes it reconnects to like a bad connection, like a bad Wi-Fi. Oh, okay. Is this what we're building? Some sort of helicopter? US Air. Made in China, US Air. Well, I guess it was made for the American market. Do I have to figure this out? There's no instructions. Well, I guess that's why it's a puzzle. Right now I'm trying to figure out how to get the plastic open. Wow. Okay. This looks like a character, but maybe that looks like propellers. That looks like guns. Wow. I hope I don't have to cut or glue this wood pieces. Well, we're 5 minutes into the stream, and I've yet to get the plastic open. Next time I gotta have scissors. I actually have scissors right here. So let's try with scissors. All right. What the fuck? Okay, got it. RDA Gunship. That's the name of it. The code is XCG008H. Took the plastic off and it immediately feels like these parts are moving. So hopefully I don't have to like get a jigsaw to get them out. Oh my goodness, there's sheets of them. How many sheets? Wow. I'm suddenly not feeling confident that this will be assembled during this live stream. Well, I'm like dropping pieces already. Oh, that's just a separator sheet. That's not too bad. All right. 1. Something big just came loose. 2. There's definitely some glue and it's dripping. Sandpaper. So it's sandpaper. All right, let me get paper towel before that glue drips any further. And I probably should get it off the sandpaper. You know, I used to follow this comic book creator who was doing these live streams, and at some point he stopped like talking really about comics, and he would just like do live streams every night and would just talk about basically the news. And I could see why. It's like nobody's even tuned in yet, and it's already like I'm 5 minutes into the first video, there's 0 people watching, and I'm already thinking this is pretty cool concept. All right. Wow. Well, that's certainly a lot of instructions. I wonder if this is something that's supposed to take hours, because I'm not going to keep this live stream open for hours. 189 pieces, age 14 plus. What is that all about? I guess that's going to be the size when it's assembled. Length, width, and height. So 11 inches, 9 in height, 3.5 in height, 9 in width. I guess the width is across these propellers. Well, no, you're definitely going to need the glue. I don't see how this is going to stay together otherwise. All right, I guess let's get started. Put this under there. Might be a useful reference. A. Well, let's start with A. All right, looks for a piece called B1. Oh, that says 3. Is multiple sheets? That's just the back of a sheet. Okay, well, it doesn't say B on it. B1, right? No, this says 3. That doesn't even make sense. 3-1, 3-2, and 3-3. None of these say B anywhere on them. Maybe on the back? Let's look here again. Clearly says B1. All right, let's just look for something that looks like it. Looks like a U, by the way. Let's assume that the B is like a 2. In which case it would be here, what I'm looking for. It would be nice to know the size. B1. I see something on the, it kind of looks like, doesn't look like it's deep enough, but it kind of looks like what I'm looking for. Looking for a piece like this. It's funny, I was standing up for a while because the stream, when I sat down, the stream was disconnecting. So I stood up for like 10 minutes, didn't disconnect once, and as soon as I sat down, it disconnected. So it seems like I have to be standing, which is going to make it that much tougher. But I guess that's what I got to do if I want it to be an active stream. All right. There's the first piece. Now, B2 copies of B2. This is the way to go. Okay. There's artwork on this side. But if you turn over to this boring side, then it looks like what's on the piece of paper. So there's the, whoop. Okay, kind of lost a piece there. You know, it's funny because the pieces I'm trying to get out are not so easy. But the piece you don't need, that just pops right out. Wow. So I'm trying to get these two pieces out. I don't think that middle piece means anything, but I'll keep it in mind for later just in case. All right, got one of these two pieces out. Let's get the other one. Another meaningless piece. All right. And B3. What is that? Anybody see that? Looks kind of like an arrow with something in the middle. Definitely looks like we lost. Oh no, we didn't. It looks like that's the piece. Okay. What do we got here? This is the piece I'm looking for. Since they're all B's, I'm assuming I don't need to check the other sheets, but maybe I'm wrong about that. It's got wings that flare out. All right, let's try another piece. I don't see it on this one. Maybe I'm staring right at it, but I don't see it. I don't see it on this one either. All right, we got them all turned around at least. All right, going back to this first piece. Here's what it looks like. It indicates that it's very small. Oh, okay, so then it's this. All right. Got pieces falling out here. But anyway, it's this tiny piece here. Wow, what a little nothing piece. All right, let's see what we got here. So this. This. Am I going wood side up or blue side up? Oh, okay, it's going to assemble here. All right, that's cool. Okay. And then where does this go? Shows it going all the way back here. Is that even going to reach back there? Wow, it reached. Well, this is pretty cool. Yeah, that's right. Oh, sorry, I was off camera. I just got these pieces to kind of click. Although I'm starting to worry about splinters because it's a wood puzzle. I feel like I should be wearing some safety gloves. All right, so I think that's the cockpit that we just assembled. All right, let's see what's next. Are we still on A? All right, so we did this part of A, which kind of looks like the outside of the cockpit. And then still on A, they want us to do this, which looks like the inside. Maybe they're going to snap together at some point. Anyway, B8, I don't think these numbers mean anything because there's no numbers on this board here. But anyway, we'll look for something that looks like that. I mean, it's actually pretty obvious right here. I don't know why there's little pieces inside of that piece. I guess we'll just hold on to those for now. Okay. Definitely wearing gloves if I ever do this again because I don't want to get splinters. All right. So that piece looks like that piece. And then we need 2 of these pieces. I definitely saw those around. There's one of them. Where's the other one? There's the other one. All right. I heard Bill Gates talk about doing puzzles, like jigsaw puzzles. Do you think he was telling the truth? I always wonder about that. Like, how many puzzles did he really do? You really think Bill Gates like spending his life putting puzzles together? Maybe. I don't know. If he says he does, I guess he does. Okay. Is there an order this has to happen in? All right. So make it look like that. All right. How deep do I push this in? Okay, that's the cockpit. Seems to be anyway. Wow, I keep working off camera. Sorry, I don't know how long the hands were off camera, but I'll try to remember not to going forward. I should figure out where is okay, there's the line. Okay, basically I got to keep my hands on the table. All right. All right, now we need the character. Or maybe that's just a wall. I don't know. Kind of looks like a character. There's some very generic looking pieces coming up here. I mean, it kind of looks like a tackling dummy. I don't see anything on this paper that looks like that. Let's check the other papers. I just dropped the box. Well, I see something. It kind of looks like it, but I don't think it's exactly it. Where the heck is that thing? Someone type in the chat box where it is. Tackling dummy. Clearly a tackling dummy. Now, where the heck is that thing? Not here, not here, not here. thing looks something like it. This thing looks something like it, but none of them are exactly what we're looking for. I'm just going to do a sound check again. Not here. Oh, wow, it's good. Good sound. I don't see it. That's not it. It's not that. We got to go to another sheet. There's just no way that it's on this sheet. I don't see it. Yeah. I mean, such a recognizable shape. I feel like I would see it. Oh, Among Us. This thing looks kind of like it, but it doesn't have that curve. Plus, there's like 7 of those, and we're not looking for 7 of them. We're looking for, I believe, just 1 of them. All right. How about that? Nope. That is essentially the same shape, but this one looks fatter and curvier. These ones are fatter, but they're not curvier. Let's try the third sheet. I feel like I'm way off base here because I see the next panels have the words A, like there's A's and C's. So I feel like the B's have to be on the same panel. But I didn't look. No, they don't. Here it is. That was B6 and it's on a different sheet. What the hell? So these numbers and letters don't mean anything. You got to check all 3 sheets every time. All right. Okay, I finally got the stupid piece. All right, where does it go? Oh, by the way, there was other pieces here that I never even checked. And they did come from, did they come from B? What we're calling B? No, they came from A. So let's not get too worried. All right. Where does this even go? Goes on the top shelf. Okay, that's pretty cool. And now we need this thing with the slits. Well, there's a lot of pieces that kind of look like that. Let's go back to the original sheet. Yeah, a lot of pieces that kind of look like that. But I think this original sheet has some. This one looks a lot like it, but it's has deep holes, and that one has shallow holes. So it seems like that can't be it. This thing, I'm gonna say this is it, but it's in the middle of something else. Does it work like that? Oh, we're gonna find out. Orange? Should it be orange on top? All right, so it needs to go underneath that bump. Wow, this is like insane. This is Bill Gates' hobby. Unbelievable. My fingers don't fit in there. I need tweezers or something. Oh, sorry, I was again off camera. Alright, so basically what's going on here, I'm going to take these guys out, assemble them first, then put them in there. That's going to be easier, I think. Okay. no, this is no good. Because now it's above. And is it supposed to be above? I think it's supposed to be below. Okay, so that was a fail. I could pass it through the bottom, maybe. All right, let's just drop it in there as it was before. And then put this piece in. At least we do it before the top seat. That should help a little. And we know that it can fit. That'll give us some confidence. Okay. It's got to be all the way pushed down, otherwise it's not going to go through. I heard a snap, but I don't think it's, no, that is not through. Maybe one side is, the other side is not. All right, that's on. Took long enough, huh? Well, it looks good. I mean, at least both pieces are orange. All right, kind of looks like makes sense there. But we didn't do this piece yet. Oh, okay, that piece goes here, so we're not gonna, it's not gonna be bothered that we put the other two in first. What even is that piece? I sure don't give you much of a look at it. It just looks like a little nothing. All right, objective, find a little nothing. So it's gotta be smaller than this piece. And with not much going on. I'm gonna attempt sitting down again, just because I'm getting tired of standing. But I guess I'll stand up every minute to see if live stream breaks. It seems to break whenever I sit down. All right. Where's that little nothing piece? It's difficult to look for a little nothing piece because you don't even know when you're looking at it because it's a little nothing. That's the piece, B4. A little nothing piece. Nothing to even look for. Looks like there's a notch on it at one point. Maybe looks like a kidney bean. Is it this piece? I can't really tell. If I don't find something that looks more like it than this piece, then I'm gonna go with that. I do see a little nothing piece there, but it doesn't have a notch on it, which this one does appear to have. Yeah. This is the closest piece so far, but I don't think it's right. All right, where is that piece? I don't think we can go on without it. Well, actually, I think just looking at where it's going to be installed, it should be the same width as this little character here. No, there should be slots at that width. It should probably be closer in width to this part that we put down here, because it's going to go up here. So it's not going to be as deep on the slots, and it's not going to come out as long at the top, but it's kind of should be something like that shape. We have some things like that. I mean, this one's like that, but I think it's too long. We need one that's not as deep. Well, if it gets to an hour, I'll stop the stream. I don't know. Maybe I'll finish it off stream, but I just don't know how long I can have a stream go. I think if I go an hour, that's enough. Is it one of these pieces that fell off on its own? Nope. I keep forgetting to check this thing. Well, it doesn't appear to be that piece. This is the piece that it was most similar to. I need another piece like that. It's good that it could pick it up. Yeah, I mean, that could be it. Why am I rejecting that? Because there's 3 of them, and I don't see need for 3 of them. Yeah, that looks like too much, but it's like, it's got the width, but the depth seems to be too much. There's more of them on this page. By page, I mean piece of wood. How many on this page? Nope, none of them on this page. There's nothing on this page that looks like it fits. Should I just try this piece? I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? If it doesn't fit, I just put it aside, save it for later. So, oh, wait a second. What about this piece? No. All right, we're gonna try this piece, even though I think it's way too long. It's orange. Is that positive? All right, let's see. That does not line up. That was a fail. All right. Am I staring right out this piece and I don't see it? Would be nice to at least get these 2 things to go together. Let me see if I can get that done. All I gotta do is find this piece, and I can make these 2 go together. And then I can finish and find the piece. I can finish this piece, and I can make it go together with this piece, and that would be at least something done. Oh, I got it. It's this piece. It only goes in the middle. All right. Look at this. I don't know if you can see that. I mean, I could get a splinter from that. Yeah, that's bad. All right, I threw it out. I have guard. No, it's stuck to my finger. All right, now it's thrown out. I have garbage right under my desk. All right, let's try this piece one more time. Actually, it's the first time we're trying it. It's kind of a new concept we're going for here. I think we need to get it into these slots. Is this even the right piece? Come on, this is the right piece. So it's got to go in there. Let's get one side in first, and then we'll get the other side in. Is that in? Yeah, that's in. All we need to do is get this side in. As soon as this goes in, we could get these two pieces together, which would be, yep, there we go. It's in. All right, that seems like a spot where you would add the glue, because there's nothing really holding that in. Although maybe when I combine these two. Okay. So it doesn't show them combining, but it seems obvious to me that that's what's supposed to happen. Let's just sort of test that out, that theory out. All right. How would that even work? Oh, it's going to open up at the end. All right, let's refer to the picture. Yep, that's it right there. So they don't actually, they touch maybe just at the front here, which is exactly the way it's sitting right now. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we made the cockpit. Honestly, I thought we were going to finish the whole thing in an hour, but I've never done one of these before. So I guess it takes longer. I don't think anyone showed up, but it also says started 40 minutes ago. So I guess we could do 20 more minutes. I mean, what's the difference, right? I mean, there's nobody here anyway, so I'm not keeping anybody up. Should I use the glue? No, I'm not doing it. Okay. All right. The next pieces are huge. Do we even have pieces that big? Yeah, we do. On page 3. Or whatever the hell page this is. Yeah, page 3. 3-3. Wow. Huge pieces. I think I did some puzzles like this when I was a kid, but they were simpler. They were like a single board and the pieces were bigger. I probably was real little. Alright, so there seem to be a bunch of pieces that kind of pop out. Alright, this backrest thing is not going to stay unless I glue it. So I guess let's find out what's in this glue jar. You know what? I'm not touching this. I'm throwing this glue out. Glue is thrown out. I'm not dealing with that. Maybe I'll buy my own glue, but I'm not dealing with that glue. If pieces fall out, they fall out. I don't care. This one has slots. How do I get them out? Am I even supposed to be doing that? Well, I'm committed to it now. Alright. Yep. I think most of this, not most, I think a lot of this stuff is going in the garbage, or the recycle, I should say. All these like little push out parts. I mean, they're not going, they're not part of the assembly. They're just like part of the wood that the pieces were cut from. Is this allowed? No, am I breaking the rules of puzzling by using a screwdriver? If I use screws, then that would definitely be breaking the rules. But my fingernail, I mean, my finger is not small enough to push these out, so I gotta use the screwdriver. Wow, when you use the screwdriver, it like shatters this piece into 100 pieces. It makes me wonder, maybe I wasn't even supposed to push it out if it shatters that bad. Well, oh well. I'm pushing forward. All right. U.S. Air Force. All right. Looks like that piece goes here. All right, so this, does this go here? Like this? Let's see if that fits in. Looks like that's right. I just don't want to get splinters by pushing too hard. All right. We did something. We connected it. All right. Stream started 45 minutes ago. We still got 15 minutes. Let's see if we can get something done here. Breaking my own ship here. So, are there any games on tonight? Did it have Sunday Night Baseball? I heard Mets are doing well. I'm basically a Yankees fan, but I haven't been watching much sports at all lately. I was thinking about recently, I watched the Olympics, the World Championships for track and field. I watched the Diamond League for track and field, the U.S. Championships, the NCAA Championship. And then I watched my alma mater, Siena basketball. I watched their like 30 games per year. So their 30 games times 2 hours, that's 60 hours. And then those track meets, even if you add up all those track meets, there's not that many. That may add like another 20, 30 hours in a big year with a lot of meets, maybe 40. So 60 plus 40, that's 100 hours. So I was thinking, that's actually a lot. I mean, if you're spending 100 hours a year watching sports. But I know people who watch sports hours per day. You know, hours per day. I mean, they might watch 1,000 hours per year of sports. And I remember when I was a kid, when I was like in grade school, they used to have the Yankees on, I think it was Channel 11, WPIX, Phil Rizzuto. Was it, I forget who the other guy was. I mean, there was different guys. But there was one guy, he was, I think, he was famous for doing the games with Phil Rizzuto, and I can't remember. I'm like blanking out on his name right now. But anyway, those guys called the Yankee games, and I used to watch them on this like maybe 9-inch black and white TV in my room, you know, while I was doing my homework sort of thing. And I remember having them on like basically every night. But, you know, I walked in and out of the room, you know, I went to have dinner, I was doing my homework, I probably did my exercises. Now I'm an adult and I have a garage gym, but when I was a kid, I was just doing like push-ups and sit-ups and that kind of stuff in my room. So I probably got a lot done while I was watching the Yankee games, and I'm just thinking, my parents were probably fine with it because the game would usually start at 7. So if I'm watching the Yankee game every night, that means I'm in the house by 7. So they were probably happy with that. They probably seemed like a good deal to them. You know, it's at some point. I mean, you want your kids to have fun, but you want them to be safe. And knowing that they're going to come home at a regular time every night, I guess that's like a good thing. I can't get this other side on. Probably slightly off the angle here. Try again. All right, looks better this time. I got it. All right, so we now can probably put, ooh, look at this. There's like something sticking out there, and there's receivers here. Oh, Seaver. Was that who we used to do? No. Seaver was a pitcher, I think, for the Mets, actually. Wow, I did it. I put that, you know what? That chair back piece, that's never going to stay. Oh, I took out a piece that was staying. This piece is never going to stay unless I glue it or put tape on it. This piece I took out for no reason because I mistook it for the other piece. So now I got to get that back in. This piece is forget about it. I'm not dealing with that. I might at the very end glue it in place, but I'm not going to pick it up 50 times while I'm doing this installation. If I'm starting to cough, it's because I'm probably talking a lot during this hour of. All right, what is it going here? 51 minutes? All right, I got 9 more minutes of talking. And there's nobody here. So I feel like I'm kind of, in a way, being like interrogated because I know I've read that like interrogation technique is to just let someone talk and pretend like you could give a shit less what they're saying, because the less you care, the more they want to like impress you, and then like they'll start making shit up, and you know, you just go and do that like 3-4 days in a row, and you have different like interrogators talk to the guy, and soon enough you got this person confessing to all kinds of crazy stuff. So far I confessed to watching Yankee games with Phil Rizzuto, so you know, we've got that much information. But you know, I don't know how, if I'm here building this puzzle for 72 hours, who knows what else, you know, we'll get into. All right, 9 more minutes still. All right, let's see what's next. Let me grab a water. No, it's too late. It's midnight. I'm not grabbing a water. All right, let's just study this chart. All right. So we assembled this thing too soon because there actually was something that's supposed to go underneath it. And I wonder if in the process of going underneath it, it's supposed to hook into it. I'm just looking at the pieces there to see for looking for receivers, and no, it looks like it goes underneath it, so we got lucky. But let's find that piece anyway. They call it A4. It's another big piece. It's a wide piece. And yet it was saying reconnect. Is it back yet? I see it's back, but it's like very, there was something dramatic. I was trying to get this A5 piece out. No, this A6 piece out, and there was like a little dot in it. I forget what happened, but basically something flew up and hit the camera. And I don't know if you're going to see that on the stream or not. I don't think you are. I think the stream conked out when that happened, so that's a shame. All right. And that doesn't line up. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. It does line up, but it goes above another piece. Let's try it this way. Yeah, that fits. All right, and then we have to get in the tail. It looks like it's another movable piece. Is that good? Can we connect this yet? I think so. No. Here. No, we have to go through here. That was what the whole thing was about. That's why we had to redo it. Okay. Now how are we going to back it up and get that in? Okay. I have to line up two things at once. I have to line up the cockpit and this wing. Get them both lined up at the same time, I think. And out here, a lot going on. Wow, looks like a mess from underneath. This is a fail. Let's go back to getting this on first. Got an idea. We're just going to jump this one on. Alright, get that through. That's easy, yeah. And then how are we going to get this on? Okay. I feel like I'm like crushing the wood rather than getting it to go in its proper slot. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Wait a second. It's gone further than it needed to go? That's impossible. I need to pull it back a little bit? What is going on here? I got it. That's in. Alright. Back came out. But that's easily fixable. Alright. Let's get this top back on. Wow, it's a much tighter fit than it was before. Ah, I popped this side out. How about that? You know what? I think I was supposed to save putting that on until last. Gonna be much easier that way. Yep. I put that cockpit on too soon. This is the way to do it. Alright. That was the back. Get the front. what's going on here. This is in slots. Is it not supposed to be? Am I supposed to ignore the slots? Seems like it. Because if you use them, it's like too far apart. I think I have to ignore them. Yeah, that's it. I have to ignore them. That's how you get it. Alright. Put the tail again. I feel like we're doing this for like the third time. Third time's a charm, right? Alright. Feels much better now. Alright. Now the cockpit is gonna easily slip in now. Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. Well, whatever I did the first time, it was really the wrong way, because that's the way to do it. It just slipped in like nothing. Alright. I kind of popped something out when I was dropping in that top part, but that just means put that in sooner. Alright, so let's redo this. And the way to redo it, squeeze them together, put through here, put through here. Which goes on first, top or the bottom? What do you think? I feel like top, because it needs to go in between. And then, right, this went very easily last time, so let's try it again. Or it's backwards. I think it provides some stability when you put it on, because it goes outside of the fuselage. Not quite. Not this time. Last time it went in like nothing. Not this time. There we go. Alright. We've got the cockpit and the fuselage. Are we over an hour? It doesn't say. 67 minutes ago. We're over an hour. Okay. Let's at least finish this first section. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces left, and then at least we're through this first section, and then I'll turn the stream off. Alright. So we got another piece that goes through. Kind of maybe gonna mess us up again, but whatever. We'll get it done. So we're looking for a super long piece, huh? I guess it's got to be this. What else is this long? I think that Eiffel Tower one would have been easier. All right. Okay. How high does it go? Right to the top, huh? Oh, we're flying now. There we go. That's done. That's easy. Now we put these guns on, but are they going to fit? Let's see. All right. Well, I'm going to have to take the front off again. No, you just have to. Wow, that's cool. Let me get the other one, so in case. Basically, you have to not take, just fold it up. So this piece was right here. There were pieces. I don't see. There's another one. It's on a different page. No, that's actually not it. I'm sure it's somewhere. There it is. Wow, the pieces are like falling out on their own. She's gonna make it difficult, but whatever. Alright, what do we got going here? Now push them forward. Now, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's on. I think that's gonna do something. It's got a axle, you know, whatever the part that holds the axle. I forget what it's called. There was a piece that's supposed to go in front of these. Not too late to get that on. What does that look like? 2 slots and a notch. Looking for 2 slots and a notch. 2 slots and 2 notches? No, 2 slots and a notch. Definitely looks like 2 notches. I'm doing it. I'm going with my gut here. Even though I'm not reading the picture this way, this has got to be it. You know, I don't think anyone has joined this live stream the entire time, which is good because I don't know what the hell I was talking about anyway. All right, that seems like too much of it, doesn't it? Well, we're getting something done. All right, so now we need side guns. One gun and one just a holder. Let's look for the holders first. It's a pretty generic looking piece. It's hard to say if I'm really getting the right one here, but you know. And the other thing is, not only is it generic, but it's kind of hanging out the edge, so no one will even know if it's like the wrong piece, and you no longer have it because you used it in the wrong place. See that? Mind for later when you've already. I'm always, just for future notice, I'm probably always going to do the live streams very late because if I do them and it's not late, then I obviously might have a work call. I have my job, it's like 24/7, I have to respond. So really the only opportunity to have an hour where I do not, because I'm live streaming, I can at least check it when I'm done, and it'll be like, okay, well, he got back, you know, he wasn't there from 11 till midnight, but he got back on at midnight. I mean, it's an honest effort, in my opinion. All right, we're almost done. We're done. It's easy. These are the only 2 pieces left, and you can't mess them up. You could put the wrong piece, but they don't have to connect to anything. And there's one of them. There's both of them. All right, we're getting through the first panel on this live stream. I wish we'd gotten further, but at least we got here. Maybe we'll continue it tomorrow night. Won't that be fun? I haven't really thought about it, but why not, right? I mean, what, I'm going to sit here, assemble a puzzle during the day? I might as well do it at night on a live stream. So I guess let me get these 2 pieces on, and then I'll say see you tomorrow. Just trying to get the camera right. Build this puzzle. Oh, I think that's pretty good. Trying to get the camera right. Just gonna tweet that it's live now. Clean it out. Alright, let's get back to building here. So, I actually dropped this. And I dropped it like 20 minutes ago. So it was like sitting there all day from yesterday, and then I just dropped it. This piece came out, this piece came out, this piece came apart. Anyway, I think I put back everything, but I guess we'll find out. Alright, what do we got next here? Guess we move into this part. So basically we did this L-shaped part yesterday. I think we did everything. So I guess we move to this B panel now, which shows 6 pieces. They're kind of like doubles. The middle piece looks like the Chevy logo. So let me see if I can find that. Of course, a lot of pieces kind of like fell out. Stack those up there. The pieces. This boards, they don't hold very well. The pieces like constantly fall out. Anyway, let's look for that Chevy looking piece. It looks like it's mid-sized piece. Here we go. There's one. Probably flipped right past the other. Yep, there it is. There's the other. So how's everyone doing tonight? You know, I haven't watched the news. I know that it's like popular for streamers to talk about the news and what's going on, but I haven't watched anything lately, so I have no idea what's going on. Alright, so I got these 2 pieces. But if you tell me what's going on, I'll tell you what I think about it. Alright, so now 4 identical pieces. They're going to be the same size as this. They're going to have a cutout that matches this size, and they're going to have hooks that are aligned with the cutout. Alright, I think I found the piece already. I just looked at the board and it was staring right at me. So I'll grab the 4 of them and then I'll punch out the cutouts. Alright. So you can tell part of it's painted, part of it's not. So you can tell what part's going to be visible and what part's going to be hidden. Alright, they're all the same. And they all need that middle punched out. So let me just grab a tool for that. I was thinking to start tonight's show by saying who's ready to fall asleep, because I was thinking like I'm putting together a puzzle talking about nothing very important or very exciting. I mean, if I don't fall asleep, you know, you surely will. But I'm doing them at 11 p.m. and you know, some people, they take like pills to fall asleep at night. I mean, turn on this show. You know, you'll go to sleep in no time. I promise not to shout into the microphone. In fact, hold on, let me just do a mic check here, see how loud it is. In fact, hold on, let me just do a mic check. Yeah, that's plenty loud. That's pretty good. The picture looks good, it's loud. I feel like I got a good stream tonight. I don't want to jinx it, but looks good so far. Alright, how do we build this thing? A middle. No, it's got to face the other. Chop. Do it like this, it makes sense. Oh, okay. It makes sense because they don't care about the underside. Everything should be paint showing. No, it makes sense because I just had it wrong. And I got it right, and now it makes perfect sense. I was thinking maybe they only care about the paint from above. Like if you're gonna put it on a shelf, not gonna fly it around. Alright, something doesn't look right there. It's like hanging off on the end. Is this piece like not centered? No, it's not. It's longer on one end than the other. Give me a break. Who do they expect to notice that? There we go. Now it's lined up correctly. Wow. Okay. I built this. Now what do I do with it? Okay. This ship has two corresponding spaces in it, so I think I'm just going to slide that in there. No, I'm going to push it in, and then I'm going to push it back. There we go. It's not going back. Kind of stuck on something. The door fell out the back while I was doing that. Just the part where D.B. Cooper would have exited the plane. That ramp back there. Alright, let me try to put one in the rest, because I just want to see how it slides in. If it even does slide in. Yeah, it does slide in. But if I slide them in first, how am I going to get this thing in the middle? Actually, I think it'll be fine. Let's do it. No, that's the plan. Let me put it halfway in. Still stupid. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back to the way I was doing it, which is to try to slide it in already built, which is kind of like, I think gonna be difficult. Nope, that thing's not coming out. We're going back to plan B. This definitely seems like a part where I would get splinters. Is it just the bottom part that I can't get in? Seems like the top part I went in pretty easy. I wonder if, oh man, this wasn't even the assembled half. These are the empty pieces. I mean the not yet used pieces. Alright, let's try again with the fully assembled one. I feel like if you don't get it the first time, these little like pieces of wood on the end, they like fold, and then it becomes even tougher to do. Alright, we got it in. Now we gotta slide it. That seems to be the problem, sliding it. Wood's just not meant to slide against wood. It's like, it wasn't meant for that. If I don't get it in, probably gonna cause problems down the road with other pieces. So this must go in. There we go. Was a jolt when it went in, but it's in. Alright, let's see what we got here. Should be easy, right? I just did one just like it. Which end was the short end and which end was the long end? That looks right. So now we got another one, exact same thing. We're going to put it on the other side. And why does this one feel like it's falling apart already? I didn't even start on it yet. The other one stayed together, like I wasn't even paying attention to it, and it stayed together on its own. This one, I'm standing here holding it and it's falling apart. But maybe it'll stick better once it's in place. Tight fit, by the way. Alright. And you gotta slide that back. There we go. A little more confidence on the second side. Alright, we got something done. How far into the stream are we? 12 minutes? 12 minutes, we already got something now, which for some reason, I don't know why this is 2 pictures for C rather than C and D, but it is what it is. So let's do here C. Alright, so we got this piece that looks like it's from Space Invaders. Another one like that, but a little bit different. 2 really fancy pieces and 2 smaller versions. I see the fancy piece in the smaller version. They're right here. I mean, correctly, I think those pieces are right. All 4 pieces are right here. There's the splinters that we're trying to avoid. Well, they do give you some sandpaper. Alright. Little piece next to it. And another set of those. By the way, this board says 3.5 on it. I mean, these boards like 3, 3, 3, 4, and 3.5. Like we're at 3.1 and 3.2. Is that the manual and the cover? Are they 3.1 and 3.2? I don't know. All right. Anyway, let's see what we got here. All right, we got this piece. We got this piece, and then on the other side, similarly, got some more pieces. All right. Now we need these 2 pieces, which I've seen a ton of pieces that look like those 2 pieces. So we gotta be careful. This one looks like a 3-eyed owl. I don't know. All right. Where are these little Space Invader pieces? Could they be among the pieces that I accidentally broke off? No, don't seem to be. Well, this board definitely looks like it's got some Space Invader pieces. In fact, I think I see exactly the 2 that we need here and here. Yep, that's them. And I gotta punch out those eyes. I think. Pretty sure. There we go. Maybe we're gonna get this done tonight, or maybe we'll be back here tomorrow. I guess we're gonna find out. See what we got here. This goes here. 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 I wish they would at least indicate which way the paint goes. I guess that's just left for us to figure out. First of all, let me orientate the ship to match the drawing. Okay. Oh, what is this hook on? here. Actually, I think this wood sticks together pretty well, like without any glue. They do these puzzles well. You know what? I think I'm gonna switch these to the other side just because of the way the paint is. I think that's gonna make more sense. Oh, do you think like gotta squeeze it together here? Yeah, right here. So, how am I gonna hold these four pieces in place when I put the roof on? Maybe I gotta put a little weight there, like a penny or something. Or maybe it's gonna just all work out. Find out in a second. Alright. I think it's gonna work out. Going on or not? It's in. That's in. The back two pieces are now locked in. Now the front two. Where did that go? Here? Yeah, I think so. I think I gotta slide this piece. Not this piece. This piece I'm just replacing. I gotta slide this piece all the way through here. And that's gonna, nope, that is too high up to lock these pieces in. These pieces need some help. Maybe some glue. Well, whatever. They're not staying in like that. Maybe the next set of pieces is gonna lock them in. Also, I don't know how accurate these dashed lines are, but yeah, there's no way that those are accurate. Let's just go on. Alright, two of these big pieces and a cross piece. It's looking pretty good here. Alright, let's see if we can find these pieces. They got whole circles in the middle. Probably something's gonna pass through them. Yeah, there's one of them. Wow, there's a lot going on here. Circles, slits, notches. Looks like it's a crucial piece. Right. That looks pretty good. Let's try the other one. Shout at the screen if I'm doing something stupid. See what we got here. There's the other piece. I don't know. I was trying to do a sound effect, didn't work out. Where's that like water one? No, I'm not doing it. I'm bailing out with the click one. What's that like water drop one where you like flick your cheek? I don't know. I can't remember it right now. There we go. Alright. Let's see here. This, and some kind of monkey wrench looking piece. Well, there's a lot of pieces that look like that. Which is the one they want? I think I see it. Okay. Alright. Looks good. Now how does this... It goes through the circle? Get out of here. Yeah, it goes through. And then what? And then where does it go? Okay. I see. Wow. Everything's about to get locked together. All these pieces. But how do you hold them together until they get locked? Wow. I gotta get 4 things lined up before I can lock this piece in. But then once I do, they're gonna be good. Seems like it's too low. Did I put those arms in upside down? No, they look good. Did I not push these pieces down far enough? Maybe these pieces move. Maybe they're supposed to have some movement in them. Alright, I'm just going to get this attached. I'm not going to worry about locking those lower pieces for now because they don't seem to be tall enough to lock in with this, even though it does have space for them. It's not an easy piece to get on here. I feel like this back piece should be attached first. Okay. Yeah, that's on. No way. All right, got it. Okay. Now for the other side. Probably this side will pop off while I'm doing the other side, but anyway. Gotta give it a shot, right? And it did not lock in those lower pieces. They're too low. Whoa. Alright, let's get this on before this whole thing pops apart. Alright, and then at the end, this is going to pass through. Or should we do it now? Might be easier to do it now. Okay. Seems to be going well so far. It's like very close, but not on. And then which way does that piece even go? Just stand it straight up? Oh, I think I got it. Got half of it anyway. There we go. That's on. And the piece is through. Nice. We got it. Alright, what's next? I guess we gotta turn the paper over. The back door is never gonna stay on. That's how D.B. Cooper escaped. Now, you can see why. Alright, let's get rid of some of this refuse. Hopefully this is all garbage. I think these ones are too, but I don't know, I'm just hanging on to them. Let's see here. D, I guess we're up to D. Wow, we're really building something here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. Let's go for that middle piece. So we're looking for a circle with a slit and something to try. I want to use this piece, but that's not what they're asking for. Well, there's a lot of pieces that could be. I mean, there's like, I don't know, this one looks like it could be it. But there's other pieces that also look like they could be it. If there's nothing that looks more, well, look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10 pieces that look like it. And they look very similar to this one. So, which is the real one? And there's 2 more. This is a very common piece. So I'm thinking that's not it. Maybe it's look for something a little bigger that looks the same. Nope, nothing bigger. Is it one of these Among Us pieces? Is it one of these plus pieces? This is gonna be a guess. Which means we may have to revisit this later. I'm going to go with this very first piece that I looked at because it seems to have the largest opening in the middle, which I think is going to come in handy. Alright, so here's some use for these things. Maybe they're not part of the build, but at least they can punch out these segments. Alright, that's the middle. What's the piece that goes through it? I think we had one of those pieces. No. Well, it looks a little, no, it doesn't look anything like this. All right. Okay, what are we looking for here? It's kind of a rectangle with some little nibs on the end. And it's fairly long because it's going to go through all this other stuff. And the Among Us pieces, and then, all right. I see this looks like it, but I don't think it's long enough. And I think the end pieces are too thick. This would work for those end pieces. But then I would need another one of those. And then I would need a bigger circle for the middle. And where is this bigger circle? Or maybe this is just not the middle piece and I keep looking for another middle piece. That's what I'm gonna do. There it is. There's a better middle piece. All right, this is gonna work. All right, if it's long enough. Okay. Wow, that's not very long, but maybe we don't need it to be that long. All right, now we need 2 of these wrench type pieces, which I think we have right here. I don't want to get overconfident. I need to double check here, but it looks pretty good. Oh, speaking of double checking, I was at my work. I've recently passed 25 years, but it's actually 27 years because I temped for like a year and a half. But anyway, I was thinking about these productions It's like every Friday night, we send out multiple productions. And then during the week, basically half productions go out on Friday. Been that way for 27 years. And then the other half go out for various days in the week. And I was thinking that I haven't messed up on one of them. The only ones I messed up, I never once sent the wrong documents. I never once sent to the wrong people. I never once sent. If it was sent after the deadline, it was because someone else changed it. But the only ones where I actually made a mistake were about 22 years ago. And it was a couple of them where this was back in the days when you were trying to fit them. Like basically there wasn't enough space. There wasn't uploads, there weren't USBs. You were trying to fit on like these small CDs, and there was a couple of cases where the documents were reduced in resolution and some of them were readable and some of them weren't. That's basically it. That happened a couple times. But I'm thinking like how, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm just bragging at this point, but I mean, how do you go like 25 years without messing up? I mean, I think there's some people like that, like Cal Ripken, and I mean, I guess it's possible, but it's kind of crazy. And now, after I said that, it's like commentator's jinx. I'll probably grab the wrong piece here in this puzzle any second now. Well, there's a splinter. That's not wrong. Splinters just happen. But if I put the wrong piece, then that's a mistake. Which can happen. I'm not going to say it's not going to happen. Mistakes happen. Alright. All we're missing now is those little dots on the end. And there are so many of these dots that I don't even know which ones to pick. Like, there's 2 here, so I have an inclination to pick those 2, but there's 10 here that look very similar. Anyway, I'm going to go with my gut and pick these 2, and we're just going to find out, see what happens. Maybe the color can tell us something. Nope, they're all orange. But the rest of this stuff is purple. Let me just see if we have any purple circles. Or blue, whatever this color is. Nope. All of our circles are orange. So they're orange circles. I think I'll assemble one side. This Among Us creature is crazy. That's gonna cause problems. Anyway, pop this on. Anyway, pop this on. Oh, let me first get the middle out. Alright. Wow. That is quite an assembly. So this looks like it moves a little bit. At least these arms move a little bit. The Among Us character does not move. And the way they're showing it is facing up. But I guess all that really matters is that both of them are going the same direction. Because as I said, these ones spin. Alright, this is built. I don't know why we built it or what happens next, but we built it. Alright, looks like it goes to the front of this plane. Weirdo. Oh, there we go. Just sitting there waiting for us. Oh, nice. If I can get it on. Looks like it's a little bit something in the way here. Why would that be? No, I think we got it. I think that's gonna go in, no problem. Alright, it's kind of, I think it's done. Although, no, it's not. Let's get that down there. I know where that piece came from. Put that right back in. Yeah, it's basically the control panel. I mean, really it's just a block of wood, but I think in theory it's the control panel. Alright. So this is on, but it's not very strong. I think I have to get it. I'm gonna let click in there. It seems pretty deep. Stop playing with that. It's control panel. Same as the backrest. The backrest is over here. I just gave up on because it kept popping out. There's nothing really holding it in other than the top of the cockpit. Maybe when I put the character in at the very end, it'll like help. Maybe this should be glued in. Anyway, so I can put it there, but it's gonna fall out 10 more times. Yeah, I'm not even gonna do it. Alright, let's see what's next here. Alright, actually, we already did what's next. We attached that. Alright, next after that. Alright, what are we attaching here? Well, we gotta build something, and then we gotta attach it. We're gonna build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 somethings. Are these bombs? Probably are. And then we're gonna attach wings. And guns. 4 guns. So the big wing has 5 bombs and the small wing has 4 guns. And we're doing all that right now because here's the bomb assembly and here's the gun assembly. Alright, I guess let's do the gun. That looks simpler. Alright, let's start with that last piece that holds it all together. Well, I see the wing. So let me just grab that because it caught my eye. Right, that's the wing. Oh, one of the wings is already out. I don't know which side is which. Probably goes like this, right? Or is it different for helicopters? Yeah, I think that's right. No, that's wrong. No, it goes like this. Yeah, there we go. That's how they're going to attach it. Alright, let's pop out those slots. I don't think this is going to be done tonight. I think we're meeting again tomorrow. Finish this off because I got to log back into work in 20 minutes because I haven't checked my Messages in 40 minutes, but it's like, you know, you cannot go more than an hour. There could be like something going on. And as I said, I already passed the 25-year mark, so for the first minutes, but you know, from 11 to 12, I think I can do live streams. I mean, they're not bringing in money, but just for fun. Alright, there's the wings, which I actually didn't need yet. Gotta go back to these guns. And actually, this small wing appears on both the gun assembly and the wing attachment. So let me look for that piece. This piece I've seen 100 times, though now that I'm looking for it, I don't see it. Yeah, amazing. The one time you're looking for it, you don't see it. Well, we know it's there somewhere. What am I looking for? The wing? I definitely see something that looks like it. Should be 2 of these, right? Well, so I gotta do this. So we got 2 panels, and I gotta do each one of them twice. And there's a ton of pieces, so there's not gonna be a lot of pieces left after I assemble this. The bombs and the guns. Basically, it's just gonna be the propellers left. Alright, so there's the 2 big wings, 2 small wings. Which one do I need first? Look like this is the one. Does it matter? I think that's it. Alright, here's that piece that I've seen 100 times. So here it is, seeing it for the 101st, and it's finally useful. Alright. I'm looking for this back piece. I don't see it. Gotta be here somewhere though. Oh, there it is. Right? Is that it? No, that's not it. It kind of looks like it, but it's not. I think that's gonna go here actually. That's gonna go on the gun, on the bomb assembly. So where's the piece for the gun assembly? That's it. Up in the corner here. There's both sides. Neither one of them came out. Alright, here we go. Amazing I haven't gotten a splinter yet. Okay. Alright. Okay. Nice strong connection there. Same for up here. Pretty good start here. Nice. How does that look? Looks pretty good to me. Now what the hell are these 2 pieces? 3, 1. Arms up front, 1 post in the back. There they are. Do I need 2? There's 4 here. I need 2 for each side. But let's do one side at a time. Wow. Things are smaller than they look. Getting down to the nitty-gritty here. should have started with this section. It's like a real confidence builder. Alright. 2, 1. There we go. There's all 4 right there. I just looked at the board and there they were. Let's stack them like pancakes. You know what? I don't think it, there we go. I was going to say, I don't think it's the most important piece to have slide on, but it looks so easy and it wasn't going on. Oh, that one went on easy. That's how I expected the first one to go. I don't know why it was giving me such a hard time. Alright, that assembly is done. I might as well just put it wherever. Oh, okay, I see why that one gives me a hard time, because there's a tight space between that and the middle divider. There we go. It's good. Helps it to lock in. Alright, so we built this. Now what the hell do we do with it? It looks like it attaches to this long piece over here, right at the end. So the gun and the bombs all attached to the same wing? That's crazy. That's going to cause it to tip up, and that's going to cause it to go into that slot that we were trying to work with before. You know what? I don't think I can put this on. I got to do the bombs. I'm not going to have room. Alright, I'll just put it in a little bit there. Of course, the nose falls off while we're doing this. You know what? I'll come back at the end and do the nose. I can't keep reattaching this thing every time it wiggles. There we go. Alright, do we do the other gun now? And then we do the bombs. Or do we put this top wing on? No, we definitely do the bombs first, otherwise you're not going to be able to see what you're doing. Alright, so let's get to work on the other wing. The other gun wing, let's call it. Alright, so that's gonna go. Alright. Now what the heck did we do again? Oh, okay. $50. Only got 10 minutes left. Where's that little like W piece? Is there another one here? Nope. This piece, I was spotting it everywhere when I didn't need it. Now that I need it, it's hiding from me. It's a little W-shaped piece. No, I see W-shaped piece. I guess that's not the right description. It's this piece. Anyways, I want to say if it's more of M-shaped, but M and W are so similar. But there was just another thing that, because of the rounding, just looked more like a W. So I guess I'm going to call this M-shaped and the other one W-shaped. Alright. It's found, and we will never discuss it again. Now, where's the 4 guns? Here they are. How about that? 3 of them come out stuck together. Alright. How did we do this before? They were like stacking on top of each other. Am I missing something here? Yeah, I'm definitely not up to that yet. It's supposed to be 2 other pieces. There they are. Okay. After this, then we can put the guns on. Let's do the top ones first. As we learned, those are easier. Not that that should be a general rule to do easier first, but they're also become inaccessible if you put the bottom ones on first. The bottom one's tricky. There we go. Okay, done. Add to the wing. Alright, we still got 6 minutes left. Let's see if we can get started on these bombs. Alright. It's looking like something. And get one of these. Nice. When I look at the bombs assembled and when I look at the building, it doesn't look the same. It looks like there's 3 pieces here. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. It's sort of conceptual that there's 5 of them, but in reality, there's a single and 2 doubles because it's just a model. Alright, looks like we found the pieces here. They put them together, that was convenient. I'm telling you, this armory section is very much a confidence builder. It's like easy pieces. You got plenty of access. Alright. What's that little things that go on top there? Well, I got a lot of them right here. Since that's a single. But it needs that's not a circle. No, the back is a circle. Okay. The front is a circle, the back is a hex. Alright, so let's punch out all the middles. Alright. Let's get at least one of these bombs done before we hit the hour mark. Okay. Alright. Right. Here's the first bomb. What do I attach it to? Oh, so here. And the single goes on the outside, and the doubles go inside. So I guess I can pick either side to attach this. I think I'm gonna build a couple of these, and I'm gonna call my son, see if he wants to attach them. Alright, so Let me do another single, and then I'll do a double. All right, here's a single. I already got the hex. So I just need the symbol, the hex, and the circle. That's all I need, right? No, there's something else. The single, the hex, the circle, and this piece. Whatever we're calling this. Punch out those mills. Do a double and call my son. Nick. Nick. All right, I'll have to walk and get him. He can't hear me. All right, let me just assemble one of these doubles, and then I'll go get him. So it's a double, so I need to double everything. 2 hexes, 2 holders, and 2 circles. I feel like this is so close, but I'm sure that it's not. So I'll leave the rest for tomorrow. Just gonna attach these last 2 bombs. I'm actually gonna offer my son if he wants to attach them. That's cool. The way it's offset a little bit. Alright, hang on the stream. I'm going to be back in a second with a special guest. Just hang out 1 minute. Nick. Yeah. Can you come by for a second? So this is a live stream still going. If you sit here, only your hands will be on camera. So you see this? This is a single bomb.
Yeah.
And see, I made another one, and here's a double bomb. So the single bomb would go on the first slit, and the double bomb would go on the second. You want to give it a shot?
Yeah, I got this.
Try not to break the whole thing, though. You're now on the stream. I'm watching the monitor.
That's cool.
It froze as soon as you looked.
Bro.
Oh, the bomb came off?
Yeah.
Wait. Shouldn't there be a back to it? Oh, okay. Cool. By the way, this puzzle was only $9.99.
There it is.
Like, can you? Nice. So that first stream was kind of a waste. I had a blank screen for a while. I restarted it. I'll probably delete that one, and this will be the only one you'll see. I didn't do anything. I just assembled these 3 things, which I'm about to attach. So you didn't miss much. this side, based on where the purple coloring is. Alright, looks like that's secure. Now let's go do the other side. I think for the other side, I should have reversed. Yeah, I probably should have reversed. Let's see if I did. Alright, at least this one's good. The inside one's going to be backwards, but who's going to see the inside one? Basically, I should have reversed the front and back panels, so the purple would be outside, but since there's two of them, and the outside one mounts lower than the inside one, I don't think anyone's going to notice. So, I'm not going to switch them. Alright, there we go. That chirping sound was this crossbeam going through. Once something attached to that, it won't go through anymore. Alright, so we already did the guns yesterday. We did like a third of the bombs yesterday. The bomb's now complete. So that was E. Now we're moving on to F. F looks like the simplest thing I've ever seen. It also looks like it's a construction. I'm not going to be working with the plane during F. I just got to find these two pieces and two copies of this piece and 6 copies of this piece. And let me tell you something, that's 6 copies of that piece that looks like an E. I've seen that, I've been seeing that, a lot of that. Alright, let's look for anything here. Alright, there's, kind of looks like a sawtooth. So we need 2 of these. Alright, there's one of them. Well, if I can get it out without breaking it. What the hell? What the heck, sorry. Well, I broke it. I was not able to get it out without breaking it. I guess that's something I need to learn, how to pop these pieces out. Slightly broken, I think we can still work with it. Alright, so there's one half. We need another piece that looks like that. There it is. Alright, now what have we learned? Can we get this piece out without breaking it? Maybe use this tool here. This tool, I call it a tool, it's actually just another piece of this board. But it's a piece that came out of the middle of a piece, so it's like we're not going to need it. Alright, there we go. That's done. Now we need 6 of those E's. There's one of them. It fell out at some point. And then I see them sort of scattered about. Like here's another one. I bet there's ones in here over in these pieces that fell out. Nope, somehow there aren't. Oh no. Yeah, no, there aren't. That's not it. Alright, so let's just grab them wherever we see them. Alright, this new system of using this piece of wood to knock the other pieces out is working very good. More pieces are, the large pieces just fall out on their own. Alright, I see 3 more of these E's. 1. And these little square within a square. It looks like I've lost 3 of them already. There's one of them. I don't know where the others are. I guess I'll find them when their time comes. Alright. Got all of these. Got 6 E's. 2 of these saw teeth. Let's get to work. Alright. So that seems fairly straightforward. Just slide that on. And then once I get the second one on, then they're going to be lined up. And then it should be, you know, just repeat the same thing 6 times. Alright, I did the 2 ends first. Let's see if that ends up being smart or not. Now I hear my son watching Ewok movies. He must be desperate for entertainment to watch Ewok movies. By the way, we were doing a plyometric workout in the backyard yesterday, and he can dunk a basketball, even though he's like been lifting all summer and gaining muscle weight. He can still dunk, but yet he's downstairs watching an Ewok movie. Alright, I don't know what this part is, but pretty easy to assemble. Is it though? Let me see, it's a little bit off, that second one, there we go. Should get easier each one, because there's less, it's kind of already set in place. Alright, whatever we're supposed to build there, I honestly don't know, but we built it. It now exists. Didn't seem that stable though. There it is. Alright, let's see what G has. G is another new construction. We can just leave these pieces here and move on. Alright, G starts with an inlet. 2 of these. 4 of these. 2 Wallies. 4 Evas. And like, how many of these? Like 6 of these? Whatever. I can't even make out what those things are. I'll base it on the number of dots. That'll tell me the answer. So that looks like that, right? No, that looks like that. There's 2 different ones. One with a slit in the middle and out. Looks like a little Eva, as I said. By the way, we got to build 2 of these, but let's do one thing at a time. All right, got them. Stripes. Punch out those little sections. Right. What have we got here? These. These ones are supposed to connect? What the hell are those connection pieces? Okay, I think I know what those are. I've seen them. How many though? I guess just 3, right? There's only 3 spots here. I'll tell you, the picture looks like there's more than 3 of them, but it's not logical that there would be. I'm thinking that the spaces in between them, you know, because it's just thin line art, you know, just looks like there's like 5 or 6, but really there's just 3. All right, now what direction do these go? The curve, the top of the curve. All right. Oh, that's nice. Assuming they all go the same way. Now, doing so well on the other side. Can I be so? Yep, I got it. There we go. That's it. I don't know what I built, but I built it. All right, now, what are these lines saying here? They're like crisscross? No, they're saying there and there. But these guys get something in the middle as well. Not really sure what that piece is. Some pudgy little thing. Let's assume this is it. I shouldn't assume. Let me try to look for some indication. That really looks like it, though. Well, let's try it, and if it fits, then that's it. If it doesn't fit, it can't be it. If it does fit, it may or may not be it. We'll find out. I don't think that's a fit. Seems a bit loose. Try that again. Yeah, that's loose. I don't think that's a fit. Let's see if there's something else. Looks like a more accurate fit. Well, if that's the only choice, then that's it. I don't see anything else. I mean, we don't have that many pieces here, and we're looking for something that there's two of, and there's two of that, and I don't see any other candidates. Maybe there's something over here among these pieces. Nope, that's it. That's the piece. Like it or not, that's it. Man, that seems loose. I mean, I didn't have a piece all night fit that loose. Nah, this is crazy. This can't be right. It's completely loose. Definitely the shape. There are no other candidates. That has to be the piece, even though it clearly doesn't fit. I'll just remind you that there's no markings on these pieces, so you have to always just, it's like part of the assembly is just figuring out what the piece is. They don't give you instructions. It's a puzzle, basically. It's not something from IKEA. It's something that's meant to be a puzzle, but this is failing my I don't think this fits, but I guess we're going with that because we don't have any other options. All right, now it's supposed to fit like this. Well, that should lock it in significantly. If I can get that. I have no idea what I'm building here, but maybe something for the propellers, because we haven't really dealt with those yet. Alright, we built it. Whatever it is, we built it. Okay, now it's tight, because it sits between those two pieces. Well, it's pretty cool, whatever the hell it is. And we need to build a second one, so let's grab that piece that doesn't fit again. Wally and Eva again. And this three-eyed alien robot again. And punch out all the slits. So I've never been a streamer. About 15, 20 years ago, I had a video game website, and it gained some popularity. It did some important things, but I was told, you know, by people, they could have been nobodies, or they could have been people scouting to take it to the next level, that it was too much of a friend site and not enough of a video game focused site. And I think that's the way things should be, and I think that's the way it is with some of the most popular video game YouTubers. So I think I was ahead of my time. In fact, when I shut down the site, I said I was going to do video game walkthroughs, which I never did, but, you know, basically it was like right before video games on YouTube became huge and made like people like, you know, $1 million per day type of money. But I never actually did it. You know, I'm busy, I got a lot of stuff to do, but anyway, I'm happy with this, and I'm definitely happy with things being casual. I mean, what am I going to do, like talk about puzzles? I mean, just talk about whatever. People will appreciate it. That's my opinion anyway. I mean, normal people talk about whatever, right? I mean, I know there's something to be said for, like, well, you turn on the baseball game, you expect to hear about baseball. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But this isn't a job. I'm just doing this for fun. So to me, a video game site that's a friend site is fine. And a live stream that's not really about anything, that's fine by me. I don't need to make 800K per day. In fact, I don't need to. I shouldn't say it, but because ideally I would like to have, you know, people watch these streams, but really I don't care. Like, it's nice, you know. If nobody else wants to listen to them, I'll listen to them. You know, fall asleep listening to them. I'm always looking for stuff to listen to when I'm falling asleep at night, so what better than listen to me assemble board games, or whatever these are, wooden puzzles. And this channel is not even monetized, just to make that clear. If you see ads, YouTube's getting the money. I don't have ads. Alright, so on this side, we put the slit over here. Where the heck is it? Over here. On this side, it's gonna be the opposite. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. But it will be the opposite. What's weird is that they're facing the same direction, but maybe they're going to be attached to different sides of the plane, and that's why one needs a slit on the inside and one on the outside. Anyway, we'll find out soon enough. Definitely getting somewhere with this construction tonight. We're doing a lot of like sort of individual sections. We haven't attached anything to the plane since the armaments. Like working on that fuselage the first night, that was rough. Everything since then has been pretty easy. Alright, I think this is done, this little piece here. Alright, so now we have to take this piece and take this piece, and we need to attach them to some other pieces. Here's one of them. Probably like this. Yeah, that's it. And what are those other pieces there? Is it them? These two pieces? Might be. I'm not sure. Gotta look into that. Some giant piece. Two giant pieces. We don't have any pieces that big. I mean, look at this piece. Oh no, that's 3 different pieces. I was reading those dashed lines as solid. I don't know why. Anyway, 3 pieces there. What the heck are those pieces in the middle? And how are they orientated? I think this is the middle one. That looks about right. And then what are these other 2? They're like twins. I see something. Yep, yeah, I see 2 of these pieces, so that's probably what we're looking for. It's really tough to tell which way they're orientated. Just pushing on the wrong piece and broke the frame, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, okay, let's see how this goes. Alright, so this goes here. Does that go on the top or the bottom? Goes here. Well, I should check this as well. No, I think I got it right. It's not going to be a big deal if I'm wrong, but if I can get it right, I should. Right. Now, what the heck? Doesn't look. I did something wrong. Alright, switching here. Nick, if you turn on YouTube, you'll see what I'm doing. Alright. I guess that's something. Yeah, I guess it can. Oh, okay, I see. Alright. I see where we're going here. Nice. Cool. Okay. We did something. Not sure what, but we did it. Alright. Alright, back to these pieces. Okay. Actually looked pretty easy. Yeah, there we go. Well, whatever it is, it's going like very good. I wish the fuselage had been this. Well, I guess it wouldn't have been a challenge if it had been easy. Alright, are these the pieces or not? I think I'm going to consult the photo. Yep, those are the pieces. Wow. This is like the tail, I guess. So is this whole thing going to connect to what we built on night 1? I think it is. But how? Alright, so we have now 3 separate pieces. I have this fuselage, I have the tail, I have whatever the hell this is. which could be the secret to connecting the two. I'm not sure. Let's move forward with the directions and see what they tell us. Alright, so we're going back to the fuselage, and it looks like we're adding some landing gear. Is that what that is? Basically 4 big pieces. Looks like pretty easy. Yeah, I've been staring at these 4 pieces since this construction started. Finally time to use them. 1. Anyone watch Ozarks, that Netflix series? I forget what's the name. Ruth, I think is her name. They like ended the Ruth character at the end of the last season, and I don't know if that meant the show is over or if it's going to go on without her. Anyway, I don't know why that popped into my head. But if anyone knows the answer to that, let us know. I don't think anyone's actually watching, so I don't know who I expect to answer. But alright. So easy enough. Gonna build the landing gear, and then we're gonna attach it to the body. Alright. Alright. Now we got 4 pieces, what we're about to attach. 2 of them, I guess, right there, right? No. Is that right? Are they far enough apart? They are. That's them. That's what we're doing. Oh no. I'm trying to attach the landing gear and all sorts of stuff is falling off. Well, I think it's kind of attached. Maybe not perfect. What about these? These are actually... They're actually bombs that just, like, basically did what bombs do. They're just like... they just fell out of their supports here onto the paper because I tilted it in that direction. So I guess you could glue this. That's why they give you glue. You can glue this if you want. I'm not going to bother with the glue. In fact, I don't think this... Well, I'm not going to bother with the glue. I don't really plan to keep this like displayed or anything. Landing gear's on. Plane's now a little taller. That's cool. Alright. Alright, now we're going to start assembling propellers. Though we haven't attached the tail yet, but we can do that. So we're going to build 2 propellers. And we're going to attach the tail. Let's see. Alright, looks like this just slides on here. Just like decorative more than anything. Probably looks like something, but I don't think it really does anything. Alright, now when I attach the tail, Is that finally going to keep that back door from opening? No, I don't think so. The back doors still just keep opening. Wow, that was easy. The tail is attached. So, do we basically finish these rotors and then we're done? Yeah, I think so. Wow, it's possible this will be finished. But I don't think it's going to be easy. I think these last two windows are quite complex. I mean, look how many pieces are there. And they involve, like, I mean, it's crazy. And I can't even really get a good look at them. Alright, let's just go one by one here. We'll get it. We'll get it somehow. Alright. This piece. This piece. And can anyone even tell what that piece is? It's not a plus sign, right? Or is it? Sorry, I can't tell what that piece is. I have circles with plus signs in them. So I'm gonna, if I don't have any other circles, then that's what those are. So let's just assume that that's what those are, even though really I can't make out. I gotta get like a magnifying glass. Let me just try taking my glasses off and taking a close look. I actually think this may not have been the right piece in the beginning. Yeah, that's a plus sign. Alright. Alright. This goes through the plus sign. You know what? If it's going to stay together like this and be tight, then it doesn't matter how many pieces it is, because, you know, they're good. They're solid pieces. They stay together. That's what we're looking for. Alright, are all of these wings the same? Does it matter which one I take? G8, G8, I don't think it matters. Okay. Nice. We're getting somewhere. Alright. What is this piece? I think it's gotta be one of these weirdo pieces. Yeah. Is this it? How does this work? Can't tell like what's the piece and what's the insert. Yeah, that's there. No. This is the second one? This is the first one? No, this is the second one. No, I don't know which one that is. This is the first one. Alright. So it looks like I pop all of this out. Really? No, why? It's crazy. What is going on here? Yeah. Pop all of this out. And what's going on here? Little plus sign there. Alright. Alright, this is the second one. There's the first one. Is this the first one? Yeah, that's it. But it doesn't have the edge. Can't be it. Here we go, I got it. This is it. Alright, so probably could have taken the propeller from here and things would have seemed more logical, but as long as we get there. Alright, so this is the first piece. But obviously it's not going to connect at this point. I think we need to do it with this piece. With this piece. Well, we need another one of these plus signs. Let's throw that in. Oh, this is crazy. Now I gotta start assembling these squares. How though? Like this? Well, like I said, as long as they stick on, they're quite alright by me. Now, where did this? Ah, okay. Let me put on those special pieces first. Do I have any that detached on their own? I probably do. I guess I'll be looking for them at the end. Alright, so we got a couple special pieces here. Slide those in first. And then start doing this whole thing. Go all around. Yep. That's what we're doing, alright. Shouldn't be too bad. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just think if I had a TaskRabbit account and I was doing the same job but for someone's IKEA furniture, I would be getting paid. But, you know, they probably wouldn't let me live stream it then. But then again, nobody's watching the live stream, so what would I be losing? Probably nothing. Alright. Wow. I thought this was going to be like the toughest part, and turns out there's nothing to it. You just like put these pieces on. It looks like kind of crazy, but the pieces stay on, so and they're easy. You can easily access them. So there's actually not that much going on here, really. I'm just slapping these on. Well, I counted wrong. I need one more. And there's one more, so we're good. Alright, that went much easier than expected. Now what am I supposed to do? I got this. I got this. And the circle piece back here. Not sure how important these pieces are. Definitely there's some that are orange and some that aren't, and I'm sure I'm gonna mess that up at some points. Some of them are unpainted, some of them are orange. Is there a bigger version of this piece? there is. And I guess that's what I need right now. And by the way, it's unpainted, so there's the answer I was wondering about. Alright, so it needed the unpainted ones are bigger, and they go here. It's actually not going on. Is there like a third size? Yeah, it says H2, so that is a different piece, absolutely. Because the other ones say G7. The smaller ones say G7. The bigger ones say H2, but it's not going on. Making me wonder if there's a third bigger one. There's other ones, but I think they're G7s. No, I don't see any bigger ones. This is it. This one has to fit. Just check here and double check. So there's another uncolored one, but that doesn't look as big. Is that one bigger? Nope. One's definitely bigger. Oh, I can't tell. There's a circle in the middle there that is attached. Alright. It's gonna have to fit on. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Well, unless I have the wrong piece. No, that's it. Oh, yeah, no, that's it. That's gotta fit. It's on. That is incredibly snug. But it's on. Okay. Now, what was this supposed to do again? Like, how do I know what angle to do this one at? Yeah. It's impossible to know the angle on this one. So let's look at the picture and see if it's going to matter. It is absolutely going to matter because that's going to be how we attach it, which, by the way, requires a couple of circles. So I'm going to jump ahead and add those. And they show them white painted. We don't have any white painted circles, do we? I think maybe the unpainted ones we can interpret as white. Anyway, needs a couple circles. The reason I want to do that is because that piece was sliding around, so I figure I might as well put those circles on. And then it will stop sliding. Well, these circle pieces are really snug. Not sure if I even can get it on there. I'm putting a lot of pressure and I feel like the wood is going to snap. Well, maybe I'll find a larger one at some point. I don't think so though. Alright, so Did I waste large circle pieces? I think I did. Replace them with small circles. Alright, that's a more snug circle. And then hopefully this one fits on here. Yep. There's different size circle pieces. Now how much should it hang out? Equal amount on both either side, I guess, let's say. Alright, so I have another large circle piece. Let's try this one. Did I waste any large circle pieces? I put a large circle here, but I needed to. That's not gonna fit. Well, I feel like chipping it out, but let's keep looking for a large circle piece. Let's try this one. No, it's the same size as all the others. Where's my large circle piece? These sheets are literally empty. No, there's two squares here. Probably for the other propeller when I get to it. At this point I might as well just take out all the pieces. There's like nothing else going on here. Yeah, this sheet is empty. This sheet is empty. And this sheet just has this piece, which no, it has two pieces actually. And then it has all those squares, and then it's empty. It's not having any large circles. Where did I waste my large circle? Out here? I wouldn't call that a waste. But I also wouldn't call it as important as the fuselage, so I'm going to move it. Yeah. Alright, F is the fuselage. And what I think is that this piece, we're just going to have to force on a smaller piece. Alright, and now we're back to our original question of what was the angle supposed to be. And now, since we took circle pieces, we got to replace them, so let's go back here. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, we're good there. Propeller, another circle. Propeller, another circle. And now we're back to this question of how to attach this. Definitely cannot tell from this picture. So let me go and reference this picture. Alright, so this piece, nah, forget about that piece. Alright, we need the other one. This piece has to go. How does this have to go? This is crazy. I think I'm looking at the other side. Alright, yeah, I am looking at the other side. Alright, now looking at the other side, I think it's pretty easy. I line up both of these. Yeah, I line them both up. So that means that I do need this one. That's it. You just line them both up. That's it. But there's multiple propellers. So how many of these do I need? Doesn't look like need any more until I get to the other side. Let's drop this propeller in. Doesn't matter which angle I'm in, it's a propeller, so it spins. Alright, got that in. One more circle. I want to say one more propeller. I think it's going to hook into this one from the other side. I have to build the same construction and it's going to hook into the other one. Circle, but it's a very simple circle. Just drop it on there. There's nothing even to think about. Well, I suppose there was thinking about not dropping the propeller, which I just did. What's going on here? It's like a simple piece, but I just can't get it to go on. There we go, it's on. Alright, but now I gotta redo the propeller. What's going on here? Alright. Not much. Alright, we're good. Propeller's back on. It even spins. What's going on here? Seems like when I got one side on, the other side came off. That's tricky. Alright, would like to keep those together. I feel like putting a piece of tape on them. I don't know if that's considered cheating. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it right now. If it pops off, I'll fix it again. Of course. There's nothing keeping it together. So now it's like one side, now both sides are off. Yeah, the tape would have been a good idea. But it also would have been cheating. Well, I always could put the, I always could reapply these little pieces. Not really a big deal. Could let them pop out and then put them back in later. Alright, let's just get the other side's propeller construction going. What did I do with this piece? Oh, I didn't pop it out yet. Alright. This circle, propeller, connect. This is it. Time to connect. That's it. There's nothing holding these on but the pressure coming from the wood inserts. And the propellers just came apart. I'm going to take some of those inserts off. Just like preventing me from assembling this thing. Why when I try to put this together does the propeller fall apart? Well, I guess this is why they gave us glue in the beginning. All the wood inserts are falling off, but I'll just redo them at the end. Remember when I was doing that, it felt too easy. Well, that was why it was too easy, because we didn't have all the layers on yet. But, alright, now we got them all. Put the wood back in. Using the propellers. I see my hands frozen on the screen. Stream pause or something. Alright, it's going now. You realize after this propeller, we're one propeller away from finishing this? After 3 nights of 3 nights of working on this. By the way, I made the 800, not 800, I made the 300-page electromagnet graphic novel just by working on it like this, 1 hour each night. So this 3 days to do a ship, that's nothing. You know, I think it was like, I forget, about 3 years to do electromagnet, working exactly like this, 1 hour each night. Alright, looks like this propeller is going to be on in a minute. If I can get it into that circle without everything falling apart. Well, all right. Well, we're one propeller from this job being done. I feel like I could finally put this backrest on the chair. I remember on the first night it kept falling out, but now I think we have a pretty stable. I mean, we already put the landing gear on. Oh well, it's gone forever. I dropped it in the middle. Alright, that backrest was not made. And that hatch in the back, that thing does not stay closed. That's the thing, you gotta do that if you want that to stay closed. Doesn't really matter now that we have the landing gear on. Alright, so we're almost done. We build the other propeller, we're done. Oh, there's some wings here. Where do these wings go? Did we miss something? Did we skip something? Is there a last page? Let me just check here to see where those wings go. Well, here's the picture. Those wings don't go anywhere. I don't know what the hell these are. I don't see them going anywhere. Well, we'll just look when it's all built, see if we can find somewhere to stick them on. I'm not seeing anywhere right now, just looking at it. Maybe it's an option. Maybe on these existing wings. Maybe flaps. Maybe they were never pieces to begin with. Or did I have them assembled the first night and then they fell off? Because if you recall, I dropped this thing and then I put it back together, and it's entirely that I had these two pieces assembled, and now I don't remember where. Yeah, these might have been like here, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that propeller off if I want to put them back in. I see where they go. I'm going to deem them not that important. I see where they go, but I also see the propeller sits without them. But yeah, they're supposed to attach on these wings, which would probably give them some stability. Okay. Well, as I said, not that important. Alright, let's build another propeller. We're almost done. Finish line is in sight. Alright, another wing. We're really close. There's like not even many pieces left to grab. By the way, there's another white piece. I forget what I was even using those for. Oh, it was supposed to stick. I think I never replaced it. It was supposed to stick out here somewhere. I never replaced it. Yeah, that's it. wasn't important, as you saw. Sticks without it. Okay. This time we're gonna wait to do those blocks until the end. There's no point in putting them on sooner. Now, get the propeller from the other end and attach it. This is it. Making a run. Jammed. Can you imagine this? We get to the very end and it's jammed. Can't get this. There we go. Okay. Almost there. The last propeller. And then we connect it to the other propeller. Yeah, that's it. Connect to the other propeller. And then we're going to put in those square pieces to lock everything together. And then we're going to add the wing to the body. And we're basically done. There we go. Did I pop all the pieces out? Oh, let me put one of these squares on. I don't know if I popped them. I don't remember if I popped them all out or not. Definitely want to get those two special ones in first. But let me just get one of these on just to start the ball rolling. Well, I think I didn't pop those squares out because there they are. Yep. Pop them out now. Get this done. You might have just heard the sound of a piece hitting the floor. Amazing that that's the first time that happened in this whole assembly. On the last little run here, I guess I got kind of sloppy. those two on. That should be smooth sailing. One of them's on. The other one's on. I feel like I need one more good piece on this side. Pop all those metals out. Get to work. I was watching, I think it was on Netflix, Manti Te'o documentary. It was pretty crazy. I hadn't heard that news story. Basically, I hadn't seen any like TV shows or kept up on any news until COVID, because as I said, my job is like insane. It's really crazy. It's 24/7, 365. So I had no idea what was going on in the world. Basically until the COVID lockdown started. Then I had like, because at least I didn't have to commute to work, so I had like an extra 4 hours a day. Started kind of like finding out what's going on. And then of course some of it's by choice. Like for example, I'm assembling this thing. Like I could be watching the news right now, but I'm not. So maybe some of it's by choice. Anyway, I hadn't heard that Manti Te'o story until just now. It was pretty crazy. Look for that on Netflix if you care. I don't know if you still have Netflix. I know a lot of people, now that there's like Disney Plus and Paramount and Peacock and all this stuff, I guess Netflix not like automatic anymore as it used to be. But I think it's still, a lot of people have it. I remember that Tiger King, a lot of people saw that. The Tiger King documentary, which really wasn't about that much, but I guess it had wide appeal. Had a lot of kind of little things going for it. And some big things. You see how close we are? I'm just going around here snapping these rectangles on. And then we attach the propeller to the body and we're basically done. I'm gonna call Nick again like last night, get him to do the last piece. Alright, that's it. Hold on a second while we get someone to do the last piece. Be right back. Nick, the last piece, come do it. Alright, do you see this propeller here?
Yeah.
So there's another propeller here. And you see this little like slit in the wood here? And here's the receiver for it. You basically get this to slide onto this, and that's it, it's done. It may not be easy. That's it. That's it. We did it. Yeah. We built it. It's finally done.
The ship looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool ship.
Yeah.
It's called Scorpion. No, they call it RDA Gunship here, but on the website they call it Scorpion. I'll just show online. Oh, that's it. We did it. Miller time.
Yeah.
Yep, thanks. Looks kind of like, didn't Halo have a Scorpion? Or no, it was a Hornet. And it looked very similar to this. Okay, Halo 3 game. Alright, I'll say goodnight now. I don't know if I'm going to have another puzzle for tomorrow or not. This one's been fun, and maybe we'll have another one tomorrow. Let's see. Good night.